Yeah, so let me reshare, and don't worry, I will push my code so that everybody have this structure. Okay, so no need to copy now. Once I will explain everything, I will push this code and we will have everything. So just understand this thing, like why we have created this much of structure. Okay, why we have created this kind of thing. So .env is a very important thing where we will store all credential. What kind of credential? Right now we are using something like this DB connections. Okay, so this kind of credential we will not put here. We will we will put inside the .env files. Okay, and generally we use uppercase to name it. Okay, and if anybody are from Java background. Uh, or Spring Boot or kind of thing, then dot properties file. There they have a dot properties file where they kept the properties or the configurations thing like so. And second thing, what happened when we put this in a server? See, this URL for us might be different. For different environment, it might be different. So in cloud or in server, they configure those things in such a way like this page will get override from the page they have in the server. Okay. So for Node.js, they will look for the .env file, and then uh, whatever they have mentioned there, it will override this thing. For Java, they will look for the dot property files. Okay, whatever data are there, it will get replaced. And instead of reading data from this page, they will in live server, it will read from uh, their process environment JSON's file. Okay, uh, this validation by name you will you are understanding like okay, here we will do the validation. So whatever thing we have, we will do the validation here. Okay, user validation. Okay, any kind of validation we will put here. Utils mean utility mean different kind of thing that we will do here. Okay, uh, like common function constant. If we add some more utils, sorry, like uh, email. Okay, if you want, if you are sending any mail from our application, we can have that utility files here, and all the codes related to emails we will use here. Okay, uh, then what? Then PDF generator. Okay, may try to make your application as separatable as you can. Then what happen? If even if you have 100 people in your code, everyone can work individually because without any issue. Okay, uh, Swagger. Utility mean different kind of functionalities or different functionalities that we have in our code, we will put here. Then we have a routes mean let me show you that thing. Routes mean it will tell us like where if we hit the server, if we hit the URL, then we, which of I mean these are the routes. Okay, these are the routes, so we will define these routes on a separate pages also. Okay, for that we will have these routes, right? And here we will have just one page, index.js. Notification, if you want to send any mail, okay, or OTP kind of thing, then we can create a file here like email notification. OTP notification. uh, this node module, you all know this models are, I think you all know, right? Inside our models we will have uh, our details. Regarding this middleware, I think we will we will do we will add those features. So for now, what I will do, I will add one page called authentication, yeah, or auth middleware. Okay, and the last is the controller. So whatever API we will make, we will create a controller for that. If we have a user module, then then we will have a user controller. If we have a product module, then we have a product module, product controller, and it means similar to that. Okay, so basic logics would be written here, which would be separated from the other. The common logics should be written inside our utils. Okay, and the some functionalities. Okay, based on those functionalities, like if you are sending a notification, then then those content should come from this. If you have some middleware, then it should come from this. Okay, so I think this is the basic structure which I follow in our application. How big your application, I think it will handle everything. Okay, so what I am doing, I am pushing my code to GitHub, and we will have a 15-minute break, and then I would request everyone to download this thing and have in your upgrade your code with this, and then we will go forward. Anybody have anything to say? Anybody have any question? Okay.
So what will be there in Swagger file?
Okay, Swagger says we are using Postman, right? We are using Postman, correct? So similar to this Postman, we will have some kind of UI where there we will explain our UI guys like what kind of data they have to pass. Like if I give you this URLs, okay, and tell you, hey, this is our URL to get user, you will not understand like what are the things we have to pass, right? We have to pass this thing, what it is. So in Swagger, these details would be there. Like for this URL, this should be the exact URL, and this should be the ID. Similar to that, if I talk about this URL, this is to add a user. Here we have to pass two things, right? I mean, we have to add this header, and then we have to pass this name and this age. And again, name should be a string, and age should be a number. So this kind of message, this kind of detailing, we can provide through Swagger.
Yeah, means service.
Yes,
It is
Swagger
similar
means
to
service
service.
detail, service details.
Yeah.
Like your service have what parameters, okay, uh, and yeah, and what should be what would be it response type, okay, whether it will be a JSON, then whether it will be a simply a string. Okay, like here we are passing a JSON, but here we are returning a string. So all these descriptions, okay, all these details, uh, the UI guys, when he will integrate your application with their front end, they will get it through Swagger. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so
I got
after
it.
this after the break, I would say at 12:15, I will show you like what it is, or let me show you. Let me show you. And other can go for a break for 15 minutes. Oh, this is in my local. So if you see this, you can see this, right? So this kind of UI you will get, and then okay, okay. Let's go on break. I will after the break we will we will join again. So 15-minute break to everyone.
Sir, a small request.
Yeah.
Sir, when our class will end, so after 1 month or 2 months later, like this node way, actually node and expresses are part of MARN or mean stack. Okay, so this thing, how it can be implemented on Java project or how it can be implemented in .NET project. So if you give a small overview over there in the last of our
See,
training.
this is a backend portion. Okay, this will be integrated with your front end, right? And the front end could be using using Angular, React, or Vue.js, or any other front end frameworks, technologies. Okay, Java and .NET is something else. But yeah, we can communicate with them through inter-service communication. Okay,
Okay.
and if this thing goes well, then I will once we finish this thing, we can start React or Angular tutorials also similar to this.
Okay. Okay.